Hello. All right, 2 weeks strong. We are on day 14 of Talk Through the Pain as you walk through the healing. We are going to talk today on financial pain. Now, this is something that Dale and I struggled with very early on in our marriage. I was only 18 when we got married, so very new to taking care of things and bills and how things can just get out of control so easily. So the pain that is affecting me, I have late bills and I haven't told anyone. Oh my goodness, I remember that shame and just scared that I'd be found out, what was going to happen. I felt like paralyzed. I felt paralyzed at that time. How I'd like God to heal me, forgiveness, and help me to know what to do next. I want financial freedom. I think all of us want financial freedom, and sometimes we just don't know how it will ever happen, because whatever the piles of bills or situation we've gotten ourselves into or that has happened to us, we don't know what to do next. How I see God in the midst of my pain, even with bad management of our money, we didn't lose our home. So that was the potential, is we couldn't pay our mortgage. So I just was like, we have to contact them. And I called and I was just really honest. And they were so kind, and they added one payment to the end of our loan. And then for the next 2 months, we had to pay a little extra, and we could do that, and that was great. We educated ourselves. The church we went to offered Crown Ministries, but there's Financial Peace Ministries, there's Dave Ramsey. I've got all of those links after the video that you can click on. If this is your area of pain, you can be healed in this area, no matter how much money you have. I think it was Dr. Phil that I first ever heard this was, money does not solve money problems. Like we think it will. Like, oh, if I only had $50,000, I could blah, 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 blah. Money doesn't solve money problems. It is an internal, whether it's not being content, whether it's trying to show off when we have nothing to show off. Anyway, there could be lots of reasons for this, but money doesn't solve money problems. Discipline does. Making good choices does. I had to trust the punishment or consequences of my poor decisions, as well as work toward a better future. And one thing at a time led us. We've been debt-free at one point in our life. We do carry a little debt right now, but we live within our means, and we started like making sure our home was way beneath our means, or our apartment way beneath our means. Like we could afford where we are, and we stopped trying to keep up with the Joneses. We stopped all of that nonsense, because it is nonsense. What does it matter? At different times we stopped doing Christmas presents. We couldn't afford them, and different things like that. So really look at where you want to be and make better decisions for that end goal. And there was a statement that I heard this last year by the president of Foursquare at our convention, and he and his wife said that this was something they said very early on in their marriage. And I thought, oh, this is so good. This is to friends. This doesn't matter if you're married or not. You could say this to a friend or family member, as well as your spouse, but this was the statement. You can struggle, but you can't lie about it. So you can struggle, but don't lie about it. If you have bills that are unpaid, tell somebody. Tell someone, have them help you. Contact the creditors or whoever the bill is for. Let them know your situation. Do something. Have integrity in this area. Be a good steward. Dale and I are avid tithers. We believe in that principle. We believe that we can never outgive God. So we give off of the top 10% to the Lord, and we have never been without. We've had areas of struggle, as you're going to hear through this whole series that I'm doing on video, but we have never been without. God has always provided for us, and that was something that I really appreciated, because I have family members that would bail me out. They would. But I remember this specific situation, and I believe I begged my sister, one of my sisters, do not tell mom. Don't tell mom. Because my mom loves me so much, and I know she would have given me the money. And I knew at this stage of my life, at age whatever, maybe 25, I don't know, I needed the consequence. I needed to feel the pain of my bad decision making so that I would change. I wanted better. I couldn't keep getting bailed out. So anyway, I hope that this blesses you, but please know that God wants to give abundantly to you. He is there, but there are also resources that can help you. And I really hope that this blesses you, and I will see you next time.